Hello, and I'd like to welcome you all again to the old schoolhouse here once again for another one of our wee Saturday night soirees. This is the old schoolhouse in the village of, well, the hamlet of Butterstone in Perthshire in Scotland. And I've had a crazy week, actually. I've had a completely crazy week. And at the beginning of the week, we've got a little village hall up in the woods up there, and we have a little music club. We meet every month of lots of the local musicians, and we had a fundraiser for the hall, a Burns Night fundraiser, which was an incredible success. But then the next morning, I had to fly down to London. Jenny and I flew down to London to get my visa for going off to America next month. And it was a bit stressful I haven't been in London for years, and it's rattling around, spinning around London in the tube, in the underground. I'd forgotten how hectic it all was and how busy it all was. But anyway, I got my visa, and Jenny and I went and saw a show in the West End, Les Miserables, and it was brilliant. And Les Miserables, and but then the next day we were staying at the power station in Battersea, and we went to a wonderful new cinema to see the Bob Dylan movie, the new Bob Dylan movie, which was brilliant. And I have to tell you, you have to go and see it. It's just, well, I'm a huge big Dylan fan, so it was absolutely brilliant. And Jenny and I were both in tears, actually. But so I thought it'd be quite nice to start off tonight and sing a Bob Dylan song, which is not something that I usually do. But I just thought it'd be quite a nice thing to. And this is my version of one of his classics, and we'll have a wee go at it and see how we go on. If today was not a crooked highway, if tonight was not a crooked trail, if tomorrow wasn't such a long time, then lonesome would mean nothing to you at all. Yes, and only if my own true love was waiting, and that I could hear her heart softly pounding. Yes, and only if she was lying by me would I lie in my bed once again. I can't see my reflection in the water. I can't speak the words, show no pain. I can't hear the echoes of my footsteps, or remember the sound of my own name. Yes, and only if my own true love was waiting, and that I could hear her heart softly pounding. Yes, and only if she was lying by me would I lie in my bed once again. There's beauty in that silver singing river. There's beauty in that rainbow in the sky. But all of these and nothing else can touch the beauty, oh, that I remember in my true love's eyes. Yes, and only if my own true love is waiting, and that I could hear her heart softly pounding. Yes, and only if she was lying by me would I lie in my bed once again. We'll do it one more time, and I think the global choir could try and sing it with me. I'm sure we'll get a wee global bit of Bob Dylan going on here. We'll try it. Here we go. Yes, and only if my own true love is waiting, and that I could hear her heart softly pounding. Yes, and only if she was lying by me would I lie in my bed once again. Thank you very much, and that's my wee version of Bob Dylan's wonderful song, Tomorrow's a Long Time. And I could get I was getting a wee Bob Dylan vibe here in the old schoolhouse. I mean, and really, I mean, he's one of my heroes, and he kind of revolutionized the whole business of songwriting, and the movie kind of really illustrates that amazingly, you know. And there wouldn't be as much songs around if it hadn't been for him. He's quite an incredible character altogether. Anyway, I'm going to do a wee song now, which I haven't done for a while. I'm going to grab my wee tenor here, and oh, could you please welcome to the stage the wonderful Tatty Faces, who are going to be accompanying me with. Now, I don't know if you know that I've done wee drawings of the Tatty Faces, and I framed 3 or 4 of them up, and we auctioned them up at the village hall at the weekend. They got £10 each for my signed Tatty Face prints. They were, and it was quite lovely. It was quite lovely to see people bidding for Mr. Tatty Face print, and. So this is a wee song I wrote, and it's got a chorus which I can teach you all to sing, and we've done it before. And it's a song that I wrote about, you know, although I'm speaking English, it's not my native language. My native language is Gaelic, which is a very different language altogether. My grandfather spoke English and Gaelic, and but sadly he never taught my father, because they were all made to feel embarrassed about the fact that they spoke Gaelic. And it's one of the things that happens when you take over somewhere. You try and wipe out the kind of culture. So he didn't feel that it was. He thought it was better for my father not to speak Gaelic, because it gave away the fact that he might be a chuchter from the islands or something. And they were, but when you lose your native language, you know, you lose so much. You know, you lose access to all your history, all your poetry, and you know, naturally the way that you would express yourselves. We used to use quite a lot of Gaelic words in the house when my grandfather, who lived with us, we would use quite a lot of Gaelic words, and I still use them actually, wee words now and again. But when you lose the complete language, you lose access to all that wonderful poetry and that wonderful kind of way of expressing yourselves. And Gaelic is fascinating because, you know, it's not possessive. You know, so if you're saying something like, I have. You don't say I have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. I have a cup of coffee. You say a cup of tea is at me. So it's not possessive, and very little. So we'll try it anyway. And so you sing, "It's been stolen from me, taken never to return, rendered blind, I cannot see, back along the shining way we've come." Okay? It's been stolen from me, taken never to return, rendered blind, I cannot see, back along the shining way we've come. Okay. It's pretty cold in the old schoolhouse tonight. I hope my pick doesn't fall out. My hands are frozen now. But here we go. We'll try it. This is what you sing. It's been stolen from me, taken never to return, rendered blind, I cannot see, back along the shining way we've come. You got that? Got that, Mr. Tieface? Yeah, we'll do it again and we'll get a wee global choir vibe going with this song. And it's been stolen from me, taken never to return, rendered blind, I cannot see, back along the shining way we've come. No more the singing tears will fall to wash the spirit clean. Almost empty, almost all, blind, refused to see what might have been. Sing. And it's been stolen from me, taken never to return, rendered blind, I cannot see, back along the shining way we've come. How can the lover's heart proclaim, once the poetry is gone? These naked words are not the same, stranded in some place we don't belong. Make a bit of noise. And it's been stolen from me, taken never to return, rendered blind, I cannot see, back along the shining way we've come. No more the ancient tales to tell, words that lead our children on, left unopened where they fell. All our timeless wisdom now has gone, and it's been stolen from me, taken never to return, rendered blind, I cannot see, back along the shining way we've come. And this is where the global choir, have a wee go at singing it on your own. Are you ready? Have a wee mouthful of whatever glass you've got beside you, and here we go. Oh, it's been stolen from me, fantastic. It's putting the hairs up at the back of my neck, actually. I think we'll do it again. I think we'll get a wee bit louder, but it's sounding great. Sounds like you're singing it like you were all Gaelic speakers. And so the children bear the loss. Oh, hear you of what's been gained and what's been lost. Oh, hear you. And it's been stolen from me and taken never to return. Rendered blind, I cannot see back along the shining way we've come. Thank you very much. That's my wee song called Stolen. And you were absolutely brilliant. I was getting it here. I'm kind of weary tonight after the week we've had, but that was amazing how you get a wee sense of what's happening out there in internet land. Now, I hope you're all getting this all right. We're trying to broadcast on 3 or 4 different platforms, and it's a bit new for us here in the old schoolhouse. But anyway, we'll continue with this song, and this is an old song of mine, but it actually has become very poignant in recent times. So I'm just going to grab it. It's my sister's favourite song, and so this is from my angry period. But it's become very anyway. So, and I'll just grab my thumb pick here, and this has got a chorus you can sing as well, but I will not make too big. There's only me and Jenny in the old schoolhouse tonight, so Jenny's at the back pressing the buttons, and must be a 20-year-old song, I'm sure. Shame, shame on you ruthless self-made man. You've loaded your ambitions on the children of this land. And shame, shame on your great eternal plan. It's your own diseased direction. You'll get there any way you can. Oh, but we can see you now. You can't fool all the people. We don't believe you now. You can't fool all the people all the time. on the handle of your knife. Oh, but we can see you now. You can't fool all the people, and we don't believe you now. You can't fool all the people all the time. Shame, shame on your cool stock city guile, or you're pressed into your business suit and you're polished to your smile. Shame, shame on your brute dishonesty. You manipulate the numbers, you don't intend to set them free. Oh, but we can see you now. You can't fool all the people, and we don't believe you now. You can't fool all the people all the time. You could sing it with me, you could try it here. And we don't believe you now. You can't fool all the people, and we don't believe you now. You can't fool all the people all the time. Thank you very much. Thanks very much. And that's my wee song called Shame from about 20 years ago, I suppose it would be. And in my angry period. And anyway, it's I'm going to do one more wee song, and I'm going to get we're going to do this on the banjo. And Jamie and I have just finished recording this song in the studio, and which we'll be putting out as a kind of single, I think, actually. But the sad thing about it is that there's no banjo on it. Well, not my banjo, because we changed the rhythm. But anyway, just going to have a wee mouthful of Nigel's port. Nigel was very generous up at the village hall. And I auctioned one of Nigel's vintage bottles of port that I had here. And I got quite a lot of money, actually, for... So this has got a chorus for the Global Choir, and you can just sing, I've got a road to lead me on, I've got a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry me home. I've got a road to lead me on. I've got wings, a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry me home. Okay, we'll see if we get a wee bit of noise going with this. Do the chorus for a couple of times to start off. I've got a road to lead me on. I've got a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry me home. That's what you sing? All right, here we go. I've got a road to lead me on. I've got a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry eyes with wonder, fill my head with dreams. No one's going under, no matter how it seems. Empty all the baggage, empty all the fear, and dance inside the thunder, for the truth is always near. I've got a road to lead me on, I've got a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry me home. Gonna be frog in my throat. Oh, cross the palm with silver, cross the palm with gold, but money can't buy happiness, at least that's what we're told. Gather at the entrance, hear the slamming of the door, find the rhyme and reason, but don't know what it's for. Here we go. I've got a road to lead me on, I've got a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry me home. We're broken by the madness, we're drowning in the greed. We can't see through the future to feel the love we need. And so we take our chances, we try to make some sense. That's just the way it crumbles, the indefensible defense. Go. I've got a road to lead me on, I've got a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry me home. Would the Global Choir like to try singing that on their own? What do you think, Mr. Typeface? Yeah, I think we'll try a Global Choir on the chorus. Go. I've got a road. It's beautiful. And again, we'll do it. Got a road to lead me on, fill my eyes with wonder, fill my head with dreams. But no one's going under, no matter how it seems. Empty all the baggage, empty all the fear, dance inside the thunder, for the truth is always near. I've got a road to lead me on, I've got a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry me home. We'll do it one more time and see how loud we can all get it. I've got a road to lead me on, I've got a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry me home. Thank you very much. And that's my wee song, Carry Me Home. And keep your eyes open. We're going to put it out in a few days, Jamie and I. And we've got a great version of it that Jamie's put together. And no, I think on the other side is going to be one of Jamie's instrumentals. Anyway, that's brought us to the end of our wee half-hour Saturday night. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for singing along with us. Thanks to the wonderful tatty faces who've been... And thanks to young Callum, who's been monitoring everything down where he lives, about 3 or 4 miles from here, and sending emails and sending texts to Jenny, letting her know if she's pressing the right buttons or not. So anyway, very strange times we're living in. Feel very sad about a lot of things that are going on in the world at the moment. But I just hope that you're all looking after each other, trying to stay cheery, trying to stay kind of positive, smiling like a tatty face, as we all do here. And I need to start producing my little sketches of the tatty faces so that you guys can maybe get your hands on one. Because they're very cheery to look very cheery to look at. Anyway, thanks to Jenny for pressing the buttons, and I'll hope you're all stay safe, and I'll see you all next weekend for another wee half an hour. So good night, Aichava, and till then, bye-bye.